Hello wine people, welcome to Thirsty and Wise, where we simplify wine. My name is Peter and I'm a wine educator. In this video, I'll explain everything what you need to know about grape variety Gamay for your WSET Level 2 in wines. Wine can be snobby, intimidating and complex, and I hate that about wine. We want to change the world of wine. We want to make it more simple, fun, and approachable for everybody. We want to change the world of wine. So if this is something that you're interested in, please consider subscribing, joining us, and let's change the world of wine together. And let's start this video. Okay, wine people, let's talk about Gamay. I'll explain the characteristic style that Gamay makes. I'll explain viticulture, winemaking, appellations, classification, and quality labeling, everything what is relevant for you to know for your WSET Level 2 in wines for Gamay, and on the end I'll answer 5 WSET example questions. So let's go. Gamay is a very interesting grape variety, and it is produced in a very limited amount regarding where it's produced. It is produced in Beaujolais. The most famous region for Gamay grape in France is Beaujolais, which is located in south of Burgundy, and a little bit in Loire Valley. But otherwise than that, there's not really appellations in France or in the rest of the world that is focusing on Beaujolais. But Beaujolais is famous around the world, and is famous for a very simple, fruity, light, easy drinking wine that is usually chilled. And this is a wine that is one of the most earliest released wines in France. It is produced in end of November and is distributed in the same time around the world, and people are enjoying this simple, fruity style of wine around the world. And that's why actually Gamay and Beaujolais is very famous. The characteristic style of Beaujolais is actually very similar to Pinot Noir. It produces wines that are pale to medium in color, dry, high acidity, medium in alcohol, low to medium tannin, light to medium in body. It's dominated with red fruit like strawberry, cherry. So all this very much reminds of Pinot Noir, but Beaujolais and Gamay can have this very specific aroma of candy and banana and kirsch-like aromas that in the WSET book is explained that the winemakers use technique to produce this kind of aromas with Gamay, and this technique in the same time also focuses on extracting color but not tannin from the wine. So you can expect a little bit darker color wines that are very light in tannin and in body, and that have aromas of red fruit and kirsch and banana. This winemaking technique is called carbonic maceration. You don't need to know even the term for your WSET Level 2 in wines, and on Level 3 you're going to definitely need to know what carbonic maceration means, and you will know how to explain how the winemaking technique actually works. Viticulture and winemaking. Gamay has a thin skin, that's why it can produce light color wines and light in tannin. Picking, it can be hand picked, and for a specific style of wine like Beaujolais Noir that you don't need to know, it actually must be picked by hand, because they need whole clusters in order to produce that style of wine. But anyway, and actually most of the vineyards in Beaujolais are actually bush wines, but now there's also wine plants that are trellised. It is a productive grape variety. It means it can produce high yields, which can affect quality to produce high quantity and low quality of grapes. In Beaujolais, it is produced as a varietal wine, meaning that 100% of the grapes is made from 100% of the grapes is Gamay. Gamay is like Pinot Noir. It's not really a grape variety that is blended with other grapes. The reason is it's a delicate grape, and if it's blended with something, that other blending component can interfere too much in the style of this grape. It's usually not oaked. It is fermented in stainless steel. it is not aged. It is produced to be enjoyed light, simple, and also it is recommended to chill this wine and to enjoy it like that. But there's also cru levels that can age in oak and also get developed and get complex with age in the bottle. So you don't need to know all these maps. The idea with this map on the left is for me to just to show you, for you to have an idea where Beaujolais is located. So Beaujolais is actually considered part of Burgundy. So when you for example read on level 3 about Burgundy, you're going to read about Beaujolais as well, because it's part of the Burgundy and it is the most south part of Burgundy, but in many ways it's totally different than Burgundy. First of all, because it's producing wines made from Gamay, not from Pinot Noir or Chardonnay. And then this is on the right, this map is the map of Beaujolais. So what you need to know on this map is the classification system, how Beaujolais is classified. So classified basically means the quality level of wines. So the lowest quality will be called Beaujolais, and this is the regional classification and appellation. And this means that the wines can come from anywhere in the Beaujolais region, but mainly they're coming from this south part. The higher step up in quality will be Beaujolais Village wines, and this is the wines that are coming from the north. And then there's 3 cru wines, highest quality, specific villages, that produces the highest quality of wines, and you just need to know one for WSET level 2 in wines, and it's called Fleury. It's located here in green. Okay, you don't need to know the exact location. It's just for you to understand the classification system: Beaujolais, Beaujolais Village, and Cru. Okay, so this explains the classification system on bottom. You just need to remember Beaujolais. You don't need to remember Beaujolais Nuovo or Beaujolais Rosé, just Beaujolais. Lowest quality, simple, fruity, light style wine. Beaujolais Village, you can expect a little bit higher quality, more concentration. And then the cru wine should be more intense and complex. This is how the labels look like. So the basic level is Beaujolais. Higher quality is Beaujolais Village, and then the Fleury, you should expect something of a very good quality level. Okay, ready for the questions? Let's go 5 easy questions. Most important appellation for Gamay is Bordeaux, Beaujolais, Chablis, Alsace. The correct answer is B, Beaujolais. Best description for Beaujolais wine is light body, low tannin, aromas of red fruit and candy, light body, low tannin, aromas of black fruit and pepper, full body, high tannin, aromas of red fruit and candy, full body, high tannin, aromas of black fruit and pepper. The correct answer is A, light body, low tannin, aromas of red fruit and candy. Gamay can only make simple wines, true or false? This is false. Gamay can make simple wines that are in a Beaujolais Village style, but can also make premium, very good quality, complex wines with cru, like Fleury. Which is not a Beaujolais classification? Beaujolais, Beaujolais Cru, Beaujolais Village, Beaujolais Grand Cru. The correct answer is D, Beaujolais Grand Cru doesn't exist. Which one is a Beaujolais Cru? Hermitage, Côte-Rôtie, Minervois, Fleury. The correct answer is D, Fleury. Let me know how well you did. Wine people, thanks so much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope it was fun, informative, and simple to understand. If it was, please consider subscribing, sharing, commenting. All this will help the Thirsty and Wise YouTube channel to reach more wine people around the world, so we can make wine more simple, fun, and approachable for everybody. Please let us know if you have any questions. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay thirsty and wise.